It was one of those things that there was one week where multiple people had to do all the exact same thing to fix it. Despite never
there was probably some kind of issue with
it's back.
their closest relay, but also
stream. It is live.
Who's the player having trouble?
It's Clef right now.
Clef.
I just messaged Diamond if they're joining, so we shall see because they have 4 minutes.
I think it looks like he's AFK actually.
To me, I can tell you a fun story.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, the fun story is promised. I mean, that could be pretty funny. I could do it. I'm all ears.
I'll make it worth your
As you can
while.
see.
That looks like.
Alright.
No longer grip. So,
E.
I just got back from seeing
Hello.
Las Vegas
Hello.
2 hours ago.
I'll just get my stream online. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, double lightning bolt boy?
Do I still?
It's a consumer electronics
Yeah, you're back to double lightning bolt.
I've
So-
never had this issue before.
Yeah, well, computers are weird.
They sure are.
Many people talking to stream.
What are your current network settings?
All of them?
Does that give you motion sickness?
I'll go through the list. Alright, do you have the network settings open?
Yeah.
What is prefer Steam networking sockets set to?
Off.
Okay. What is your LNL window size set to?
64.
Double that to 128.
Okay. Do I have to reboot or something? Or?
You will, I think, have to just disconnect and reconnect for the world. Actually, no, I think that one might change immediately. Yeah, that one does take immediate effect.
Okay.
Alright, so in the network relay section, just tell me those two settings, whether they're off or on.
Always use as off and use closest available as on.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Never touched these settings before.
Yeah, no, those are as they should be, typically. What we don't know for sure is whether you are currently using the relay or not.
It's gone.
Sure is. The LNL window size did it.
Maybe.
That legitimately is probably what did it. That was one of the things that Frooks added to the when the network stuff was being worked on quite some time ago. That setting can dramatically influence queued packets, both positively and negatively. If you adjust it like too far, but often increasing the size a bit can seriously help with like queued packets.
Sure. Well, works for me.
Yeah, as long as those double lightning bolts stay away, we're good. I think you're probably in the clear. So.
I certainly hope so, because this is not an issue I've ever had before.
Damn parasite.
Yeah, I mean, there might just be a weird, like, networking issue somewhere between you and the server this is hosted on.
Possibly.
Wrong script.
It's not even necessarily something, like, within your control or even your ISP's control sometimes, so...
Well, I mean, let's hope it stays good, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna be on.
Now it's live.
That's fine. Game of 11.
That's
Kind of put my link.
frustrating, but oh well.
He had a nickname for me. He called me J. Crew because I always wore like J. Crew.
Yes.
Squish that cat.
How dare you squish?
So there's gonna be this Super Bowl party. I was there with the buddy, my casino host.
Squish.
And
How dare?
J. Crew, you gotta shoot with me.
Squish that face.
And then
Yeah.
Oh, you were getting squished a lot when you went AFK.
Oh yeah.
Oh, oh dear.
You for like 2 whole minutes.
You had a Hisuian Typhlosion sitting on your head.
How?
They were squished. They were playing with your ears. They were squishing your tail. They were pointing out that you actually kind of got a butt on that avatar too.
I am unsquishable. I am never to be squished. If I squish, I die.
You're eating squished.
Dies.
Squish squash.
Dies.
Squish again.
I'm dead. I'm very dead.
Very dead.
Squish unsquished.
I see the light.
And I shoot and I make him a lot of money.
Plug in.
Cute.
You still got the doubles. I need to get an avatar. I need I need to be.
You do, Victor. It's been months.
Responding,
I know, but I don't have money.
Accurate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, real.
Voice does not get affected by queued packets.
Got it.
Oh.
You do have double lightning bolts.
Yeah.
What is your LNL window size set to? In the networking settings.
Networking. He just keeps gambling. I walk away. About network. He gave me like a lot of hundreds, so I walk away. I got about even.
Stable LNL turned on.
I come back a little bit later, and I can see his.
What am I looking for?
LNL window size.
I go over, I'm like, hey, is everything okay? And she's like, no.
64.
Okay. And then she like walks off.
Double that. Make it 128.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Next morning, I come down.
128.
64 seems fine for me, but I guess everybody has a different connection. It did disappear for the record.
And I walk
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone now.
64 is actually too low for most people. I mean, most people can get away with it, but like it is too low.
64 is way too low. I found that about 128 tends to do, or 164 tends to do good for a wider range of
fixed on, so.
Okay.
Yeah. It does better for a wider range of situations you'll be in.
Okay. Alright, I just set mine.
Versus 64, which is only good for very close connections.
Alright, well.
Interesting.
And I'm not fucking with stuff as long as it's working, so.
He's got barely any chips in front of him, and he says,
Meow.
fucked up, man. Fucked up.
Mm.
And I saw him with his girlfriend again. I saw him a few times, but never with his girlfriend.
I guess he might actually be building a bag now.
Yeah,
Probably.
But he was a former football player, so he used to have a lot of money, and this
I
guy
got
was
more
legitimately
noodles
a
to
millionaire
slurp down.
A football player. Now he's a broke fool. So
Gotcha.
story is don't gamble $40,000 in a game of crap during the Super Bowl and then drink 10 beers.
That doesn't sound like a recipe for success there.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, should I go without the shirt or with the
Keep
shirt?
myself for a moment.
Donald ducking it, so you choose.
Without the shirt, obviously. Come on.
Yeah, without the shirt.
Heck! That's such a nice little sweater.
You need to see that fur.
Bob.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen this one with a shirt.
Oh, actually,
you never seen this one with a
it's
shirt?
with Diver X.
I don't recall. So, no.
I just had a shirt when I came in here.
I received an email from Diver X while I was at the convention.
Either it didn't load, or I didn't see it by the time I got there, or my memory is sparking once again.
I'm a mouse.
Confirms, you know, marketing person. I'm like, oh yes, I confirmed that
happens way too often.
A couple hours later, I was walking around the CES floor, and I said, oh, Diver X has an email there. And I walked up to the volunteers. I'm like, hey, my name is so-and-so, here's my card.
Cliff, I didn't mean to be in this game. It's S&B.
That's your fault.
I tried seriously the other game, but it wouldn't let me.
And they're like, you know,
It'll be fine.
I had 2 minutes before it locked, and it was just like,
oh, I just emailed you this morning.
Like,
I didn't know
bitch,
that you were
I'm gonna smack that little website around with my bappers.
Together, and we had a really nice dinner at an expensive Italian restaurant. And
I guess I'll have to play with you guys.
Oh yeah, you have to play with us. Let's be real though. We got a pretty stacked lineup in this game tonight.
That's pretty decent.
There we go.
Honestly,
I hope I'm a witch
I'll
this
jump
game.
back in over here.
Yeah, you go do that.
That's cool.
I hope I'm a witch this game.
So yeah, I think that was like the most fun I had.
Observes you with homophobia in my eyes.
Oh my god.
Counting cards, so it was a lot of fun.
Observes you with literally nothing behind the eyes.
Not a single thought. No brain cells.
Not a single brain cell.
No brain cells. No thoughts.
Only for fun.
I don't know if I'm gonna have any of the brain cells tonight.
We'll see.
I used them all earlier when I was trying to rescue that game.
I mean, to be fair, would you rather have me use my ability immediately or waited? Because I waited.
Is it set up for dead skin?
You did what you had to do.
You have to like once you have them like properly.
I mean, it was one of those things where it's like,
There
you know,
and shit,
I could have been drunk. I didn't want to kill you immediately if I was drunk and you were actually about here.
some sort of like video showing involved.
If I can have everybody's attention,
I'm seriously sorry.
want to make sure that everybody has their lectern taken before I click confirm players. So if you have not taken a lectern, please do so now.
It says 11 on there, so we have.
All right.
And 11.
Because I already counted.
The number says 0 for me. But does that not affect
I wasn't pointing at that. I was pointing at the grim.
I see.
Because I'm like, I know it says 11 up there because I counted and I saw 11 already.
I see.
Everything was like very responsive. Honestly, I'd probably buy
Wah.
myself a pair.
That has been not working lately. I don't know if it's been fixed.
It is time to scream.
I mean,
I'm just trying to join. Oh no.
It's too late, my dude.
It's too late.
It's too late. Ari's not here, so you're
Yeah.
too bad.
Anyways,
You're 7 minutes too late.
I have all the roles already set up. So I'm going to start the night soon. I'm going to wait for the others to get out of their whisper bubbles.
They're not going to unless you actually go yell at them directly.
Wah-to-wah communication. Wah-to-wah conversation.
And Glavin's starting stream, so just send us to sleep.
Did the three of us who are all streaming really have to sit right next to each other?
Did you guys actually?
Glavin's over there.
Yeah, great. So Goblin will hear slightly different conversations, and meanwhile the day faces, the nomination faces for all of our bots is going to be exactly the same.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Good luck on that. Have fun. All right. With that, I am going to distribute the rolls, and then I will send you off to sleep in about, give or take, 2 minutes. So just
2 minutes.
I still need to distribute the rolls in sanity check. I just said I had them set.
Okay.
Do what you need. Do what you
Oh,
need.
do
What you
it.
need? You got us all out of our whisper bubbles.
Yeah. I'm so eepy. I'm ready for eep. I want to eepy. I'm such a sleepy little guy.
One of these nights, I hope I actually sleep well again,
little
'cause
cat.
it's just last night was a little bit better, but I just started sleeping like absolute shit.
I think. Do you guys see a script?
No script. No, actually, no.
It's a feature noted.
What do I want to be?
So there's that.
What
What am I manifesting
evil,
this game?
honestly.
You know what I want to be? I want to be the
I don't want to
mutant.
be a demon.
Actually, no, I don't want to be the demon. I'm fine with anything but the demon or the snake charmer.
I want to be the
I'm
mutant.
fine with being a snake charmer and kind of
We're
messing
all
around.
fine.
The E team usually.
I've
I
never
don't want to be the
been.
demon. I don't want to be a good win. Anything else, I'm fine with.
I've never been a lot of the characters on this script. So,
Oh my god.
We gotta play more.
oh, clearly I do. It's just because I've not played a lot. This is.
No, we don't see them return.
It might refresh, it might not, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, I could do this.
Okay.
That'd be fine. We can see normally on the boards, just not on the lectern.
What do you see on your lectern? Is it just
Just
blank?
every other page.
I could see like Night Order and Jinx.
It's actually
Keeps going in the night.
Okay.
the page that's supposed to be the script is mostly blank, yeah. But everything else is fine.
As long as there's a source.
Yeah, and it's been doing this for at least a couple of games, so Ari probably knows about it.
I don't know what this is. Okay, so we have Clockmaker. You start knowing how many steps from demon to this nearest minion. That one can be alright. Dreamer. You choose a player, not yourself, or a traveler. You don't want to give one evil character, one of which is correct. That's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Snake Charmer. Yeah.
Website.
It's not just because I can be sticky, like.
Like the regular app outside of Resonite. I was a bucket game where I
Mathematician each night. Yes, that is
the Widow.
Our facts.
And so I knew what everyone was. Everyone else was just absolutely lost.
I mean, Ari's online, Delta's online.
Delta is storytelling, though.
Yeah, and Ari's playing.
That is true.
So.
Oh yeah, Ari is playing. I forgot about that. So yeah, it's too bad. It's unfortunate, but too bad. They are both predisposed in the other game.
I mean, like, they could be asked, but I'm not the storyteller. I wouldn't usually.
And if I'm the storyteller, I wouldn't in this situation, knowing they're both busy.
Yeah.
Let's do the next one up.
And even then, they would probably say, sorry, you're late anyway, so, yeah. It sucks, but...
I mean, it's 17 minutes late, so, I mean, they were here, but yeah.
That's why I like to load things up at least a half hour early if I can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is what everybody should do.
I was sitting.
But that's because this also takes 5 to 10 minutes to load Resonite from a cold start.
Like an hour early, and then I'm like, oh, there's nothing to do, so I just alt-tabbed.
I wasn't hanging out. They didn't have that many new headsets there because.
All right. All of the roles are distributed, so we are going to be sending. Can I have attention?
Gaming.
All the roles have been distributed, so we are going to be sending you all off to sleep. And with that, I wish you luck, Town of Ravenswood Bluff.
Sleepy. Sleepy.
Oh, wow.
Okay. What completely, totally normal, definitely good, easy roll do we have this time? Oh.
Did anyone watch a video on the Mega Next off at CES?
What is it? Or who's making it? I haven't seen it. What?
They make the funky, flippy controllers.
Huh.
Ooh, baby.
Competitor to the big screen beyond.
Okay.
Except it has like screw mounts on the bottom for face tracking and like a little hinge at the top so you can like flip it up.
Huh.
So, do you think any of you guys would use Diver X glove?
What? I don't. What is that? I don't know if I dive that much.
Really cool VR gloves.
Oh.
Yeah, they're. Ooh. Yeah, check them out. but don't click the buy button just yet.
Okay. Well, keep in mind that they cost 450 USD, I believe, right?
As I said, check out their website. Don't pay $450 today. Just wait a couple of weeks.
I'm actually a little bit confused. On the night order, why is it saying that Flower Girl attacks first night?
Oh, plasma. Oh, baby.
Would you like to use your ability tonight?
Oh, you have no idea how tempted I am to go Philo Mutant. You have no idea how tempted I am.
I'd be asking why if you do, but shrug.
Babe, because then the actual mutant can come out, right?
Fair. It's up to you.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go over to the board because that is really dark.
I would like to hold off for a day, I think.
All right.
I've got cooking to do.
Gonna hold off. All right. Good night. Okay, I'll lay her a little satisfied.
Yeah, it's just the main thing is if it was following the
Okay. Okay.
it would not be listed on the first night.
I am going to pick probably Sage tomorrow night and try to draw some attention tonight.
Well, do any of you guys have an opinion about that one really rich guy who does all the crazy stuff to extend his life?
I know of him. I don't have a strong opinion on him.
Because it's like he spends like thousands.
I might go artist. I'll probably go one of the once per games.
They're younger than him and stuff like that.
I don't think that works like that.
Yeah.
Never heard of that idea.
It's basically
Hmm.
blood in his body. With the blood of a younger person to try and like extend his life, among other things.
No, I'm certain that's not how that works.
Well, that's what he does. There's a Netflix documentary on him.
That's wild.
Yeah, people are really dubious on if
What do I bluff?
any like managed to actually extend his life out at all. Yeah. But the general consensus is that he does so many things. One of them could extend his life a couple years, maybe. Like, it's hard to tell.
That's within the margin of error.
Yeah.
And honestly, with the stuff that he's doing, with the amount of stress that's going on, that might actually be actively hurting him, and he would never know.
Well, he also takes like over 100 like pill supplements a day. He takes like these CRISPR genetic experiment things he signed up for, and like a bunch of other stuff. Like,
I mean, so
the
the main thing
documentary
is
pretty
that
wild.
the main thing that kills older people is cancer. cancer and
Just being old.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, fall will also really not be good too.
Yeah.
If you're lucky enough to avoid cancer and you're avoiding falls and that type of thing, you can live pretty old.
Right. Well, there's also heart failure. That's still the most common method of death around the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, to be fair though, I think he's gonna live probably till he's like 90, because he doesn't have any like pre-existing conditions, and the dude has like a really good like daily workout routine, so he's been like really good
Are there
shape.
enough of you there to
and
even
his
bother
diet
running a...
is good,
Oh, wait,
so
I put
it's
you in
like-
an ad. I forgot about
And
that.
those would probably be the biggest factors that would help him along, rather than anything else that he's doing.
No, there's like nobody there.
Other than the
I'm not gonna run a prediction.
multiple million
Oh, bro, we can hear you.
dollars that he spends a year on all the crazy shit, you know.
What?
I said we can hear you.
Sorry. That's wild, actually.
I think you were addressing chat.
I was, but I was in a whisper bubble.
Wow, I can hear you.
I'm not now, but I was.
I can hear you too now.
Yeah,
I know
did
I am not
hear
now,
you
but I
before
was
you-
in a whisper bubble.
I did not hear you before you came out.
God,
of the whisper
stop
bubble.
telling me you can hear me. I am not in a whisper bubble now, but I was when Clef said that he could hear me the first time.
Funny enough, I can't hear you anymore, so that's
This isn't like seriously. This isn't funny.
Sorry.
I'm like, it's legitimately concerning if I was in a whisper bubble and you could hear me.
well, I believe I could.
Well, you could because you addressed me by name that you could hear me when I was in a whisper bubble.
Well, there you go.
Did anybody hear?
Question is, can you hear me now?
No, I did not.
I didn't hear anything, and I also wasn't paying attention at all.
Same.
I guess I'm just gonna hard mute at night now. Sorry, I was not trying to be rude or anything there. It's just potentially game breaking if what I was saying in a whisper bubble was able to be heard by anybody.
Oh god, the inspectors are out.
On the inspectors. Oh god. Yeah,
That's already fixing the script, probably.
Yeah,
What are the
I will
gizmos
say
there
I
for?
did not hear anything.
Well.
Okay, so if I'm here talking in a whisper bubble, I wonder if the other people can hear me. As I talk about my secret super duper evil plans. Okay, I guess not.
Please, by all means, keep the discussion. I didn't mean to, like, interrupt everything. It was just very concerning.
I do agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Press the mute button and it seems to work okay.
will say, next week is one of those weeks where it's like I want someone else to be able to run a game on Thursday if they want to, but no one's slotted a game for that day.
Yeah, I'm okay with Thursdays as long as it's after 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because Fuchs and I have our team meetings at Thursdays on 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
I was thinking about scheduling something for Thursday, but we already have 2 games on that week that are as of yet unfilled.
Yeah, that's been the main one. But the one on Monday,
I mean that's an unreasonable hour for most players. So
it's true.
Yeah, I'm still maybe gonna try to make it to FC on Saturday or at some point over the weekend, and maybe ST from a mobile device, or maybe see if I can get a co-ST in case it doesn't work out. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Fuchs and I should be having some presence at FC this year.
I wanted to go, but I couldn't get a hotel room, and then I'm like, well, I still haven't heard back from this job. So I'm like, I'm just gonna not go, and now I have heard back, even though I don't actually have the offer yet. So it's like, if I can actually make some moves, I might still try to go. The whole reason why I signed up to ST a game that day was to distract me from FOMO of not being at the con. But if I can make it down there for like maybe Thursday and Friday. But I don't want to do it as a day trip from here. If like I can actually make moves on getting a place to move to that's closer, even if I just have an air mattress there.
Yeah, fair enough. For me, I have to go. Let's see, how far? Like 3 blocks to get to there. So it's such a hike.
That was me in 2020. I lived like 4 blocks away from FC.
Oh, really? Yeah. I got a condo by the university.
Nice. Yeah, I was up Market Street a few blocks.
What a bear to keep me company.
But then I moved out of that when COVID hit because it's like, why am I paying to live downtown when there's no reason to?
I think I am going to go around and claim to be either juggler
at some point.
or philo juggler.
Downtown's pretty, it's starting to get revitalized a little bit. There's like some places opening up, and actually wait.
Yes, I think.
Also be mindful when you talk during the waking up in a whisper bubble, because your neighbors can hear you.
Yep.
Good morning, town of Ravenswood Bluff. In the night, you can hear a decent amount of rustling going on as when you emerge from your cabin in the morning. On top of the clock tower, you can spy the bodies of myself and Godly punctured on the clock hands, as there is now a demon running among you, and it's your job to find them out and avenge us.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Good luck.
Todd is evil twin. On top of that, I got Pit Hack changed in the night from Town Choir.
Uh-oh.
No, you didn't.
Okay. No, you didn't, Bubble. Pit Hack doesn't act on night 1.
That's... Uh-oh.
So, I'm the good twin.
Good speech.
Okay.
Who wants to meow?
Who wants to talk?
Okay, neighbor talk?
Double neighbor talk?
Sure, double neighbor talk.
Sure.
Let's go.
Hello.
We have a twin pair, so we can't all 3 be evil, at least.
Yeah, that is very much true.
All right. I am either the juggler or the unspent philosopher who might go juggler tomorrow. I would love your hard claims.
That's fun.
I will give a hard claim.
Yeah.
This will help me. I'm a mathematician.
Mathematician. Okay, let me write that down.
I will hard claim to both of you, and you only, and I'm not going. And the rest of mine are going to be bullshit to everybody else. I am the sweetheart. There's Fungu on the script, so I know it's not a vigor game because if it's a vigor game, I can't exist.
Okay.
It is one of those things.
Because there's a Fungu possibility, I'm not. My 3s for everybody else are going to be seamstress, juggler, sage.
I have a 1.
Gotcha.
So it's only Nadashi or 4 talks.
Math 1. Okay. Well,
you know what? If are you the juggler or are you the philosopher?
I'm the philosopher.
Okay, so if you're the philosopher that hasn't used it, then it has to be. Then it can't be Fangu.
Assuming none of the three of us are lying.
Yes.
Assuming none of the three of us
are lying. However, the information points to Nagashi Portox being the only demons possible. Because if you haven't used your ability, then no one is drunk from your ability. No one immediately came out as I got turned into a snake charmer, so no one is poisoned that way, or the snake charmer drunk that way.
That would still never trigger a math on night one anyway, because the snake charmer would have hit, and then the person who got snake charmed wouldn't act that night.
Fair. No, that's fair. That's fair.
All right.
Okay, so
well, streamer trust pact.
let's try it.
All right, I'm killing you both in Final 3. Let's go.
I'm still not claiming.
Meow. Meow.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Scream.
Let's go over here. Hello.
Hey.
I am the juggler, and I would love your hard claim.
All right. Well. Did you start off as a philosopher?
No.
No. Interesting. Okay.
Why? Has someone else claimed juggler?
No. Not, screw it. Dreamer, and I saw you as either the Fado or Vigor Mortis.
That's fascinating. I am the philosopher.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Cool.
Philo or Vigor? Okay, cool. Well, I believe you then.
Okay.
And it's probably not a Vortex game.
That means I can... Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, well, hopefully.
I might
see. So,
I am currently unspent. I might pick juggler tonight, just because it's kind of funny. But I also might pick sage as a trap.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Not sunny one yet, but.
Okay, cool. Then I think I trust you. I'm just trying. I'm bluffing juggler for now. Or or Philo who's going
as well. We'll hopefully.
Yeah, or Philo who might go juggler tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I'll let you see if we can get some more claims then.
Yeah, sounds good. Wow.
Cool. Thank you.
Meow. Who else wants to get interrogated? Yeah, let's talk.
Grab.
Hi. So, you are the town crier, is that right?
Yes.
Was the pit hag thing just some bullshit, or?
Yeah, I tried to bait out pit hag to see if I could get good responses, but I didn't know they didn't even work the first day.
Yeah. I am not sure. You are known to do this, so I'll let it slide. I am the juggler, so I'm going around getting hard claims. And actually, I know what your claim is, so I'd probably like to talk to somebody else, get their claims. Okay. Connie, let's talk.
What?
Come here, Wa. Hi, I'm the juggler. Give me your hard claim.
I've already hard claim to a few people. Are you going to juggle me today, or you want to wait? Actually, why not? I'll say Clockmaker.
Clockmaker. Okay. Sick.
That's fine. Yeah. It's yeah.
Okay.
I think it's okay for me to hard.
Good to know. You don't have to tell me your number, but I imagine it'll come out soon enough.
Yeah, I've told some people to. Maybe some people will say I've heard the Clockmaker get this.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, meow.
Okay.
Wah. Kick.
Yes.
Let me get you.
Hello.
Hello.
Been got.
I'm the juggler. What's your hard claim?
The juggler? Okay. I'll hard claim to you, Oracle then.
Oracle. Sick. Okay.
I will say an artist has used their ability already and got Victor as evil.
Victor is evil. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Victor
for
as
reasons
evil,
I
don't
believe
know
it's
is
not a
the exact
Vortox
question.
game. For reasons I believe it's not a Vortox game. So, okay.
Okay.
Welcome back to town, everybody. We will give you roughly 2 minutes for public discussions and also shenanigans.
I'll be doing this quick, it's not a shenanigan. From info that I've heard elsewhere, it sounds like the only demons possible are either Nodashi or Vortox.
Hey, I am the artist. I have used my artist question. Bubblegumski immediately went into a room with Victor after he blundered. I used my artist question to confirm whether or not Victor was evil, and the storyteller told me yes.
I would like to juggle Bubblegum as the evil twin, Clef as the sweetheart, Alice as the philosopher, and Clavin as the sage.
Oh, you don't want to juggle me? Hmm.
Oh, and Bob is the. I meant to. That was that 4 or 5? That was 4. And Bob is the artist. I thought I did, which is why I forgot.
Okay.
All right. Hello, everybody. It is me, your one and only juggler. I would like to juggle Alice as the mathematician, Elbrar as the sage, Morpheus as the dreamer, Connie as the clockmaker, and Kick as the oracle. Thank you very much.
Hard.
I feel left out.
Also,
That's okay.
Victor, if you'd like to prove yourself as good, I'd like you to nominate either Bubble or myself for me.
Okay. You have to be careful of all that.
Interesting.
Oh, nominating is fine. Voting isn't.
Have
I
we?
think they're twin town criers is the problem, which means we can't use that to solve it.
Yeah. Have we heard of a clockmaker number floating around?
With
He might be
that,
the demon that might prevent deaths from occurring, and then we'll kill the evil twin. So let's talk
Around the board.
I like that.
nominations are now open.
Bob the Good nominates Victor.
Bob nominates Victor. Tell us why.
Yeah, after Bubblegumski's interesting play, he immediately went into a room with Victor, which I thought was interesting. So I went up to the storyteller and asked my artist question, is Victor evil? And they said yes.
Alright. In my defense, they're literally my neighbor, and they're the first person I talked to, and I talked to about 4 other people in the same day. So, I mean, the same argument could be if you talk to Glav and automatically assume you're the demon.
Alright. It will take.
Yeah, we do have a pertinent from Alice, though.
I was just talking. So,
it'll take 6
remember,
votes
we do
to
have
put,
Vortox on the script. It technically
put
could be
Victor on the
that
board.
Victor is in the way that everything's good, but just talk to Bubble.
I have reason to believe
Yeah.
it's not Vortox.
Oh, that is
Okay, then we'll keep it.
Then leaning Nodashi.
I'm fine with minimum.
6 votes
I
is
think it's
enough.
50-50 that he's the demon.
I have an interesting
Victor is on the block. Nominations are still open.
Okay.
I mean, it's one of those things that.
What Todd was asking, Victor nominates Bubble.
Victor nominates Bubblegum.
And I defer to Todd, since they were the one that wanted the nomination.
Todd, if you want to run up to the shout podium.
So, we are going to have to kill Bubble because the game can't end until they're dead. but I say it's a better choice to kill Victor tonight, because the worst case scenario is that he's a minion, and that's a Serenovus or a witch or whatever off the table. So we should kill Victor first.
All right.
Do we have a clockmaker number floating around?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And Bubblegum, your defense.
There might be.
I defend.
All right.
Oh.
It will take 7 votes to push it onto Bubblegum.
I'm not shooting a twin pair on day 1.
Is the clock number a 1?
I mean,
I've heard like
the
3
main
different
thing
people
was,
say
the only thing about this
clockmaker,
twin
so
pair
I don't know.
is that one half of the pair almost completely out on themselves as evil.
Bubble does that. Bubble does that.
Yeah.
I don't think that means Bubble's evil necessarily.
Especially with the artist question.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of
0 votes is not enough.
Not on Bubble, but on Victor.
Bubble is safe for today.
It is entirely possible that Bubble is just doing a silly.
Has a hard thing to me a clockmaker.
And I'm assuming that they
Second call for nominations.
I heard the clockmaker number.
Is there a clockmaker number that is not 1?
I heard a clockmaker too.
Okay.
I've heard
Alright,
clockmaker
well
too as
then,
well.
let's kill Victor and see if there's any deaths tonight.
Remember-
If there is a death, then, we probably got a
Our
different minion.
demons that we have are either Nadashi or Vortox. Those that are the ones that can exist right now.
Or great.
Clockmaker could be poisoned, or which is a Vortox and it's supposed to be a 1, but you got a 2 instead.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, same with artists.
Final call for nominations.
Well, then I don't know what's it.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Also, if there's no deaths, they could just sink the kill.
5,
Yes.
4,
Yeah.
3,
So honestly, work out from the
2,
evil twin.
1. Nominations are now closed. Victor, town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
Buried in paint.
As the town decides to redecorate their lovely little village, Victor is unfortunately found buried in the storeroom underneath a lot of lead paint and is dead from inhaling the toxic fumes.
Oh no.
Good night.
Very excited to see what my number's gonna be.
Oh joy.
I pressed the wrong button.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, I'm like, this is a long good night.
Scram.
Yeah, alright.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Would you like to use your ability?
Give me Sage.
You gonna go for Sage?
I'm gonna go for Sage. I'm laying a
Alright.
trap, trying
Good
to
night.
obviously be the juggler. Let's see if it'll work.
Alright.
question was used, if I immediately get a 0,
I heard that.
Heard what?
I heard Alice saying something. I think it was Alice. I think, don't use whisper bubbles. They seem unreliable tonight.
Yeah, it seems unreliable. Although, if it's just you, Clef, then
Did no one else hear Alice say something just there?
no. I
Huh.
have a follow-up question, but I can't ask it during the game.
Oh.
Sure. But hello.
Okay. That's wild.
So
No, Mark.
you didn't hear anything important, did you, Clef?
I might have heard something that might be mechanical. I'm not sure.
Just okay. Hard mute on.
Yeah, use mute.
You got it.
Morpheus here. I did not hear anybody.
I am.
Someone spoke up tonight.
Did the double lightning bolts reappear for me?
I didn't see any.
You didn't have them during the day, but we can't really check at night.
Hmm.
Check in your mirror, maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I don't see my name above my head right now.
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe not.
I don't. Why would that not? Why would that interrupt whisper bubbles?
Because it's done on the receiver side. We should not talk about it more during the game.
All right.
I have DM'd what my hypothesis is and why we should not be discussing it more. And yeah.
How are you doing, Elbor?
Doing okay.
Good. How's everyone else doing this night?
Heard.
Ghostly and dead, apparently. What?
Cold noodles. I'll just heat it up again after the game. I'm gonna try and lay a trap.
I don't have full tracking, that's why it looks.
Oh, she's sleeping.
I remember when I started, first started playing this game and being really, amazed by everything in here.
Still amazed by everything in here.
It is pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What is
the Clocktower?
Well, I mean, when I was all pearly-eyed and oh my god.
I want 50 to 100 experiences on Resonite like Blood on the Clocktower.
Yeah, sweet. Clocktower is the only thing I've really done on it. What?
Wow.
Waiting for the sun to come up. Waiting for the sun to rise. Waiting for the dark to banish the dawn. Now the other way around is what I meant to say. Cause I'm bored in this cabin, jumping around, doing the zoomies. Meow 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 meow.
Where's the hook? There it is. Good morning, town of Ravenswood. Lost in the night, you find that everything was seeming normal. However, you find that you are actually missing 3 people? As you find Bob dead in the night.
What?
Oh.
People.
No, I get it.
I get it.
I get it. I'm like, Poe's not on this script.
Alright, I got confused.
Can you make sure to click your thing again because it's scrolling?
And
that.
do the thing. You gotta go to the shout thing now because you're not shouting.
Before everybody leaves, I would highly recommend doing hard mute during the night, just so that Whisper Bubble is apparently glitching, just so you're not giving out information by accident.
It's not doing anything. What's...
Huh? I want to check with one or both of you, but I don't care which. Yeah, let's meow.
You're the chosen one.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that a demon was still alive because I got a 2 last night.
So the thing that I thought of yesterday that I wanted to say is there is a, like, I don't know what's up with Bubble, maybe that's trying to signal Serenovus madness, whatever, but the thing I thought of yesterday was there is a world in which Glavin is the Nodashi, Todd is the evil twin, I'm an outsider, and you're just Nodashi poison, and that's why you got a 1. It's unlikely, but it is a possible world.
It's entirely possible.
I'm not going to act on it. I'm not going to act on it.
I mean, if I'm poisoned, I could be gaining anything.
Yeah. So, I don't... Yeah, it's fine. So... Yeah, that's all I've got. I didn't really cook too hard last night because I was so worried about the Whisper Bubble stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was cooking a little bit. At the very least, with the evil twin pair, we can ignore it for now.
Oh, absolutely. Until we get at least one night of no deaths.
I'm going to claim to people that I chose Juggler last night. I'm Fearless Sage.
Oh, fun.
It sounds like we might have actually had... If I'm not actually poisoned, it could have been something that we did actually have a Sage, and now I have a 2 because a Sage is poisoned.
The Sage that would only tick if the Sage died.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
no, that's true.
Unless Bob was the Sage.
Yeah.
I honestly, Town Crier would have been nice if we have twin Town Criers.
Yeah. Perhaps, but let's find out. I'm gonna claim to be Philo Juggler who chose Juggler today. Get me killed.
We'll try.
You got it.
And I'm
Cliff, I need to talk to you real quick.
Yeah, let's talk.
Let's go over here.
Sure.
I'll tell you what I got for my Oracle. I got a 0.
You got a 0? Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Either Bob or me is wrong, which makes me think either of us are sitting next to Nodashi. And we're sitting next to each other.
That makes sense. I am not the Juggler. I am the Philosopher who chose the Juggler's ability last night.
I'm glad you told me Philosopher, because I was thinking, oh, did I get Philosopher drunk?
No.
Okay, I didn't. Thank God. All right.
No, there doesn't seem to be a Juggler, so... Yeah, I mean, I know it's not me, and I had Elbar's hard claim,
Okay.
So...
Okay, so 0, I don't know if Victor's evil or not. I don't know.
And I have reason to believe it's not a Vortox game because a Dreamer confirmed me.
A Dreamer confirmed? Okay, so one of us is next to a Nodashi, if that's the case. That's pretty interesting.
It seems likely.
Unless, I mean, what else could cause that? I mean, Sweetheart, unless Victor's a Sweetheart for some reason, I was the one that got drunk.
I've heard of a Math 2 last night.
Math 2. That lines up with Nodashi.
But I need to talk some more, so let's...
Okay.
Yeah. Jesus, that's fast. Let's talk real quick. Hello. Wow, you seem to be struggling.
Yeah.
I
always
hard
am.
trust you. I hard trust you because
Okay.
you dreamed me correctly. I went Sage last night.
Okay.
I'm going to be claiming to have gone juggler. So, see if you can try to get me killed. I'm dreamer confirmed. I'm juggling. Yeah, whatever. And I'll try to juggle maybe the evil twin.
Okay.
And I'll see if that gets me killed. What'd you find last night?
Either Town Crier or Pit Hag.
On who?
Bubble.
Town Crier or Pit Hag?
That's what I got, so...
Bubble's claiming to be a good twin. Okay, noted. Thank you.
Bubble hard claimed Town Crier to me when I met with him.
Okay, well, we'll figure out what that means. Thank you. Glavin. Let's talk. Hi.
Yes.
I am the Philo. I picked juggler last night. What are you?
Me? I am the flower girl.
You were the flower girl. Okay. Let me just note that down. I may use my ability to try to solve the twins today.
Okay, cool.
And
I personally believe I think we got Bubblegumsky and Victor are the minions.
Okay.
I think we're pretty
But
sure
it's
that's
not
an
it's not a bad idea to confirm that though.
Two different people.
I guess.
Conflicting information.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to solve it tonight with my info. I know it's not a Vortox game because the Dreamer has seen me correctly.
Nice. This is good then.
Yeah.
Welcome back to town, everyone. We'll give you a few minutes for public discussion.
Hello, town. I have discussed with the Town Crier, the Oracle, and the Flower Girl. And we have gathered the information in a way of where it is almost certainly not a Vortox information, or not a Vortox game, because some information was being conflicting. Therefore, we know that it's probably a Nodashi game. Furthermore, one person's piece of evidence, the Oracle, could not be correct. We got an Oracle 0. So either the Oracle was lying, or they're neighboring the Nodashi. And I am also knowing that, because I don't want to reveal people's roles or something, I am pretty sure that Connie is the Nodashi, but we could kill Bubble if you prefer to kill Bubble today, but I think Connie might be the Nodashi.
I would just like to add in that I have heard of an outsider, so it cannot be a Vigor game since we would not have any outsiders in a Vigor game.
Also, if you are absolutely sure that this is not a Vortox game, the Oracle getting a no being wrong makes sense. If
No, but it's conflicting information. So it mathematically could not work because all the information has to be consistently wrong, but this information conflicts with each other.
except if something is lying there, because unless you
hurry it up, please.
it could still technically be a Vortox.
Or someone's lying.
Victor could be the other minion.
So the evil team already knows what I am because of my evil twin. I'm your Town Crier. Yesterday, the only two people that nominated was Bob and Victor, and I learned if a minion is one of the people who nominated, and I got a yes. So the evil minions are Victor and Bubble.
Okay.
Well, from your
Hello, everyone.
Nominations are open.
I'm going to blow this game wide open.
Discussion.
Hold on, please.
Let Clef speak.
I am the philosopher. I chose to gain the juggler's ability last night. I juggle that Todd is the evil twin.
Heard.
I also know it's not a Vortox game because I've been Dreamer confirmed.
Nominations are open.
My only question is, you said that the
Okay, that works.
That's huge, actually. Thank you.
Yeah. I did not know about the
Your
dreamer.
information is Bubble a minion. If you got a yes.
Hey, we have an accusation.
Yeah. No, I was just asking a question about their information. That's all.
All right.
And I got cut off
Pick
3 times.
nominates Connie. Tell us why.
Based on all of Bob's information, it makes sense that Connie is possibly the Nodashi, as I'm the Oracle that got a 0 when Victor died, which, according to everything else, is wrong. In addition to what Connie hard claimed to me, they wouldn't care about dying anyway, so let's do this.
All right. And Connie, why not?
That's fine. I have a once per game ability that's been used.
All right. It will take 5 votes to put Connie on the block.
Can we not overvote this too hard?
Are you gonna
We don't need a dead vote on this.
Are you gonna drop if it stays at 5, Victor?
Why is
Are you gonna drop if it stays at 5?
I'm not.
That's
I don't
interesting
know.
choice.
I'm not trusting it. I'm just keeping it.
I just would rather us not have to use a ghost vote here.
Yeah,
I
same.
mean, if Victor's evil, that's an evil team. That's a
wild.
ghost vote. So I don't
6
care.
is a no. Connie is on the block.
Do you want to just kill Bubble
Nominations are still open.
No.
Why?
Elbro nominates Kick.
Elbrar nominates Kick.
So there's a world where you're the Nodashi yourself. Bob was a poisoned artist when asking the question yesterday. Victor is good, and I don't know what's up at Connie, but like this is a world I don't know if we should move it, especially since there was a dead vote spent. But it's just something to consider.
And Kick, why not?
I'm super cool with dying, but I don't want to die right now. I think what we have right now is good. Like, you can kill me tomorrow. That's fine.
All right.
If there is a tomorrow.
It will
there will
take
be a tomorrow.
7. It'll take 7 votes to move the nomination onto Kick.
There has to be a tomorrow if we have twins.
Yes, there has to be tomorrow.
And we'll know because we can likely know through no death.
It is one of those things that there are worlds where most of the information that's pointing to evil there is false, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. 0 votes is not enough. Kick is safe for today.
Would anybody like to claim to be Pit, Hagged, or Saramad?
And we know Bubbles Gumsky is the
Actually, yeah,
evil twin.
that's actually kind of.
Connie's information would have to be accurate, and if he's next to Nodashi, it wouldn't be accurate.
Has anyone
Pit, Hagged, or Saramad
Nope, not me.
today?
I've never been Saramad.
Well,
not
we
in
killed the
Zermatt
other minion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Right, but maybe that's what we're asking
possibly?
about.
I mean, yeah,
Second
could have
call
been an unlucky
nominations.
witch. There could be a witch who, just has picked somebody who hasn't nominated yet.
I think it's awfully convenient if we got the minion already.
I confirm that it's the minion. Yeah. With my ability.
Okay. That's something a minion would say.
Bubba, what info did you get?
Then my information could be wrong. I'm next to the Nodashi.
You got a yes?
I was trying to call out Todd's information. They said I and Bob nominated, and therefore their information says Bubble is a minion. But if only 2 people nominated, how did the Town Crier get a yes for a minion on Bubble? When Bubble never
Final call
nominated?
for nominations.
Because from his point of view, Bubble is the evil twin.
True, but he's saying that their information.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That doesn't
so.
work.
So,
If you got a yes,
but Bubble didn't nominate.
On a minion confirming this guy evil.
Then
We have 2 different rules.
Something. It's a little too convenient.
Nominations will close in 10.
Yeah, the Oracle not being 0 is still interesting.
Connie's not fighting for its life.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't.
But also, if there's a tag, they can just make a
nominations
demon.
are now closed. Connie, Town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
A tree climbing accident.
Connie is found outside of town trying to give in to their animal urges and is climbing up trees. The tree outside the cabin, more likely, and unfortunately grabs onto a fragile branch. It snaps and they fall to their death.
Nova beasts aren't very good at climbing trees.
Rip.
And with that, we go to night.
Good night.
Hard mute. Let's not tempt fate with whisper bubbles. It's hard mute.
Okay. The only thing to do now is wait. Damn it. I think if I trust Alice, which I think I do, it basically can't be Fengu because I'm the Philo. I didn't use my ability on night 1. So I couldn't have made anyone drunk. The Fengu couldn't have made anybody poisoned. There can't be any poison if it's a Fengu. So if I trust Alice, it's not a Fengu. So it seems like a no-dachi game. It can't really be Vigor unless, as well, unless I don't trust Alice. It can't be Vigor. So in that case, Elbrar has gotta be telling the truth. It's just hinging on whether I trust Alice. The 2. The 2 would have been on... Kick, Coney, and Bob wouldn't cause a 2. And... Bob is not the sage, so couldn't have done that. If Bob is a Vigor-killed minion, but it can't be Vigor. It can't be Vigor if Alice is telling the truth. Town Crier or Pit Hag? The fuck do I make of that? If Alice is the demon, or if Elbar is the demon, they could be the victim. If Elbar is evil, then wait, a 2? A 2 last night.
How's everybody night going?
Not too bad.
Peaceful.
Good, good, good.
Nice.
Yeah.
If Todd is the evil twin, Connie's got a clock 2. That points to Bob or Alice.
God, we've all been so quiet the last couple of nights.
I mean, yeah, I'm cooking, muted cooking.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of that too, but... we just had to complain about it.
As one always does.
Good morning, town of Ravenswood Bluff. In the night, as you exit out of the cabin, you can find that the town square has been adorned by a lovely black and red skinned rug, as you find Elbrar has disappeared in the night. I would like to also say that days are going to slowly but surely start getting shorter as town dwindles in numbers, so as to not let the game go on forever. But that is all the announcements I have. As such, good luck, town.
I need to talk to both of you real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Okay. So, I'm probably poisoned tonight because I need the math
extremely
number.
quick. Last night I got a 4. Either I'm sweetheart drunk or everything's fucked. So I just realized
be a 4?
Okay, hold on. We kill Glavin and then we kill you. Because I'm not sure I trust you, Alice.
That's fair. No, but so hear me out real quick. I know you don't trust me.
No.
Who's Glavin? No. What is Glavin?
Glavin's claiming Flower Girl. I trust you unless you're both evil.
So,
I trust you unless you're both evil.
Here's something I want to talk about real quick. So I got my numbers are 1, 2, 4. The thing that I just realized about that is if for some reason Bob was included with the 1, he can't be with the 2 because Nodashi poison doesn't move.
Bob would be included with the 2.
Bob can't be the 1. Bob doesn't act on
Your
night 1.
okay, your number's clearly bullshit. Your number's clearly bullshit. I just need to figure out.
So no, you're right.
I just need to figure out how. I mean, you could just be the sweetheart drunk now.
That's what I thought, because I figured if you were dead, then me being sweetheart drunk really makes sense, and you're dead.
Yeah.
If you're the Nodashi, why haven't you killed me?
Because knows exactly what you are.
Yeah, but I'm poisoned.
Poisoned.
But
you're poisoned.
You would be poisoned. Yeah. So I misread artists. So artists doing their thing during the day would mean I would get a 2 if the
we're spending too much time together. I'm gonna go talk to other people.
No, I have a very quick question for you.
Yeah.
Dreamer confirmed. The only possible dreamer I have could be Morpheus right now.
It's Morpheus.
Okay.
Morpheus
I've not had a chance to talk to him yet, but that's why only possible.
Because both Elbrar
Clevin.
and
Yes.
Let's talk.
well,
Is your clock going just off of Clockmaker?
Okay, so you're Flower Girl.
Yes.
I would love to know your information.
So the first day, I got a yes, or the second night, you know what I mean. And then last night, I got a no.
Were you tracking the votes? I hope you were.
I do not have. I'm not taking notes with like note paper and stuff, so no, I don't actually know 100%. I can vaguely like who was voting, but this one's kind of a tricky one for me just because I'm not actually taking notes.
Sure, fair enough. I am trying to build worlds.
People in chat to like keep the track with it for me.
Yeah, I am trying to build worlds, and I'm not gonna lie, you're one of my prime demon candidates.
That's fine. I respect that. I respect
that. But I'm not sure.
And I mean that's what Bob was coming out to do. Like they're also suspicious of me, and like it's fine. Because the fact that there are still kills happening, it's not the twin pairing that is keeping the game going. There is actually a demon still alive.
Well,
I'm just trying to understand how.
I didn't vote the first day, so your info clears me at least.
If Victor was not actually a minion, but I don't know.
Yeah. I think Bob was poisoned.
You think Bob was poisoned?
And possibly by you, which is my problem.
I get it. I understand.
So yeah.
Okay.
Phoenix, let's catch up.
Died last night, so.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you get last night?
Todd. I got seamstress or witch.
What?
So either the evil twin thing is bunk, or I'm poisoned, or we have a Vortox.
We don't have a Vortox because you got me correctly. Assuming you trust me, but it can't be a Vortox because you got me correctly. You might be sweetheart drunk tonight, but you still got Bubble. You got Bubble as town crier or not the evil twin. So unless you were poisoned and given true info on the first night, it has to be Todd.
Yeah. I've heard of a sweetheart that's dead, so...
Yeah, the sweetheart died last night.
Be drunk.
You might be drunk tonight. That seems likely. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Let's just kill Bubblegum's key tonight while we gather more information.
No. There's...
Go ahead.
Yes.
Can I? Sorry, I don't think I know what you are. Can we talk real quick?
Really overlooking
God damn it. Okay.
I was the seamstress. I never got to use it.
Okay.
Hello, I was the outsider that I had heard of earlier. I was the sweetheart, which is why I knew it couldn't possibly be Vigor. If there's no other outsiders out there, which it seems like it can't be Fangu, but definitely the information is pointing at Nodashi or maybe even Vortox. And if it's Vortox, oh boy, I got words.
Alright. Also, someone is drunk if the sweetheart died last night.
Yes, that is also true. You might have been why I got one.
Okay, nope, I have something.
Well, I got yes.
Alright, Alex has got some
You know what? I'm just gonna out my information because at this point it's hiding it. It's not really gonna do much for me. I'm your mathematician. First night got a 1, second night got a 2, last night got a 4. Either I'm Droizened or it is only a Vortox.
Yeah, a 4.
Those are two options.
I don't think it's possible to get a sober and healthy 4.
I I know it can't be Vortox.
Pit Hag changed
Yeah.
themselves into a
I know why you say that, but
I'll just give out my info. I may as well at this point.
No, we would have had arbitrary
I am the
deaths.
dreamer.
We would have had arbitrary deaths. We
So,
have one death.
night
Everyone,
one.
Phoenix is trying to speak.
Hello?
Sorry.
Is this coming through?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, Dreamer. Night one, I checked Clef. And Philo or Vigor. Night two, Bubble, Town Crier, or Pit Hag. And then last night, checked Todd, got Seamstress or Witch.
Which is why I think you're the Vortox.
Why you think I'm the Vortox?
You can't be the Philo if there's a Vortox somewhere.
That would be hilarious.
I am the Philo. I think that Morpheus was sweetheart drunk last night.
Yeah, so if that's the case,
Then why wouldn't get Town Crier and Evil Twin on one of the twins?
Because Plasma.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not going to shoot into this
My
yet, but
nominations
yeah, I'm
are
getting
now
very
open.
sus.
I don't know why. But from my perspective, his first night of information is true. So his second night of information has also probably has got to be true because there's nowhere nearby that poison can be coming from.
On an Odashi, it's kind of making
Sweetheart, but how do we get a 4?
yeah.
I liked your first world in that Glavin is the Nodashi poisoning Bob and Alice.
I mean, that is actually valid too.
Yeah, that means
Kick.
someone's lying. Okay. Or Connie. Or,
That
yeah,
is
Kick,
a
sorry.
valid
That means
one.
someone's lying.
Kick, what did you get last night?
Kind of like that world too.
I got a 0. I keep getting zeros.
I hate to say it, but what if... No. Hear me out. What if this is all true? Because if Bob was poisoned, and so Victor is evil, and we killed Victor, and Victor's good. Connie was good, we killed Connie. Elbrar is good. Elbrar died during the night. With my information, that really just points to Glavin.
I think that based on the Dreamer information, which from my perspective was sober on night 1, and thus was sober on night 2, because there's no... What the sweetheart died on night 3. What could have poisoned you on night 2?
Hold on. There is another potential world. If the second minion is a Pit Hag, they could have changed the Evil Twin into something else last night, which could explain a Dreamer not getting an Evil Twin.
Possibly. Let's kill him and find out.
But then why would they get
So I'm still gonna go based off of this. No, Alice nominates Glavin.
Alice nominates Glavin.
No, there's a lot of worlds right now that technically Bubble could technically be good, and I don't want to resolve the Evil Twin right now. I want to clear up the fact that I could be poisoned by an Adachi if one exists on that side of the Grim.
And Glavin, why not?
So, I don't think this would be good to do, but I think we're fine getting minimum, and we can just overvote this. But I think we're better at looking at things that we are more sure on. So, like, with Evil Twin pair. Like, again, Bubblegumski had a big blunder that first day. I really think that Bubblegumski is just our Evil Twin, and then Todd just does not give, like, the Evil Twin vibes. They just seem like they're actually generally trying to help the town. So, like, I just don't think that I don't think Todd's evil. But, like, you're free to do what you need.
It'll take 4 votes to put Glavin on the blog.
Glavin here would make sense for me to get a 4, and also that.
If Glavin is the Nodashi,
You should probably have 1 extra, maybe, just so no one drops it and we just don't get it.
you really didn't need to do that.
I didn't trust everybody that was still left.
Glavin is on the blog.
Okay.
Nominations are still open.
Okay, I'm dead. I can't nominate, but I strongly think
Glavin
we
nominates
should kill.
Bubblegumski.
Yeah, thanks.
Glavin nominates Bubblegum.
I'll defer to Bob.
And the first to Bob.
If there's a witch...
Go up to the show podium.
Oh, sorry. If there is a witch in the game, like the number one play they would do is make Bubble Gumsky go from evil twin become the demon if we kill the demon. I just think that killing Bubble Gumsky today is a very, very, very solid play. He might have been turned into the demon. We might just win today automatically.
I have pertinent to that.
All right.
Same.
Bubblegum, your defense first.
Bubble, you're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh. It usually has to leave Evil Twin until last, and not only that, but just because I made a mistake lying about Pit Hag doesn't mean I'm actually an evil character. I just didn't know the script well enough to try to draw out the evil team.
Alright.
Pertinent
information, it will take 6 votes to change it on to Bubblegum.
So, really quick, pertinent information. If we had Pit Hag actually change someone into a demon, we should have had either 0 or more than 1.
Yeah, you broke up, but it should have been indicated. And also, we really should be ignoring the twins until we are certain we've dealt with the demon and potentially a Pit Hag if one exists.
You can have just one. You can also just have
Morpheus.
one death in the night.
If you were pit hagged into a mutant, you should break it now.
Ask the storyteller.
Okay, I am I'll claim mutant right now.
Are you the mutant?
See what happens.
That has made it.
Are you the mutant?
Deaths are arbitrary.
I have never gotten notified of changes.
Okay.
Arbitrary means arbitrary.
Arbitrary.
It can be any number.
It should be a non-1 number to indicate it because the only way of
vote
getting
is
that
not enough.
Okay.
I will say final call for nominations.
I'm pretty sure we killed the demon the first night for Victor, then Bubblegumsky was made into the new demon. And as a result, I was the one that was chosen to be arbitrarily killed because I was the artist that used the ability. Why would the demon do that? Maybe the storyteller just decided to kill me arbitrarily. So I strongly believe Bubblegumsky was made the demon. That's just what I think.
I will close the day in 10.
If Glavin...
that world can't exist.
Clef nominates Todd.
The game's gonna keep going.
Clef nominates Todd.
I just want to cook for a little bit because also kind of witch check. It doesn't seem like there's a witch, but I wanted to find out if Glavin is the Nodashi poisoning Bob and Alice through Todd the Evil Twin and Elbrar, that doesn't explain Connie's Clock 2. So Connie would have to be evil, but then Kick would get a higher than 0 number. So I am not sure that the Glavin Nodashi world works. I think that based on the Dreamer info, Todd is the evil twin or something else. So I'd like to see him dead, but not necessarily today.
We can.
There's a Glavin Vortox world. Which also points at you, which I don't know.
So, guys,
let Todd defend himself.
If you look at just anything that's happened, I get that we haven't talked much this game, Clef, but like to think that I'm evil in this situation, in this game, you're either evil or you're just like talking to the evil team. Just solely talking to the evil team and not really the whole town.
And you know what, Todd? I might be.
Yeah, like, but you haven't spoken to
I
me
see you
once.
looking at us.
And
It will take
you know
6
what I'm
votes.
I trust Elbrar. I'm trying to decide if I trust you, but I think I do.
We're on an even number.
I will be honest, this is...
Are we on an even number?
I mean, I was killed.
We have 7.
This is an odd number.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, this is just current...
I don't...
Not enough. Closing the day in 10.
I don't think a Glavin Nodashi world works. And I know that it's not a Vortox unless Morpheus cold called my roll.
That might have been...
Nominates Bob the Good.
Bubblegum nominates Bob.
What?
Tell us why.
I don't think we should be killing people unless it makes sense, and we can skip the vortex check by killing a player who's already been killed.
Absolutely not.
And Bob, your defense.
Yes, I am the Zomboul. You need to double tap me, sure.
It's true.
We can't kill a demon, and if we're not killing
Same
players, we're
as
on an
before.
odd number.
Six.
If we skip, then that lets the demon get 2 kills instead of just an extra kill over us. That's
Yeah.
bad. I think this is minion panic.
We're not skipping.
I don't
Six votes
necessarily
to put Bob on the
know
board.
if I think Glavin's actually evil. I'm just trying to rectify the fact I got a 4 last night.
If Bubble is the evil twin, how do we explain Morpheus's information?
Yeah.
0
Worry
votes
about
is not
that
enough.
later.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's just
Closing the day in 10.
I don't know how to
5,
reconcile the clock too.
4.
There's a lot of
3,
stuff I'm not sure how to
2,
fully answer here.
1. Nominations are now closed. Glavin, Town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
My tooth and claw.
Morpheus.
Glavin has been
Morpheus the bubble.
Wrong script, yeah. Glavin has been thrown into the apothecary's fountain, which is Tooth, and has been mauled by Town with scratch marks surrounding his body, which is the claw. And he's found dead.
Yeah.
Good
I guess
night.
that technically works.
Oh, this is a game.
Tooth.
See if someone dies.
Is it just me or is it darker in the cabin tonight?
I see a blue tint.
Yeah.
Does anyone else? Especially
Maybe
in
a little bit. It just
shadows?
seems like the script is darker.
Nah, I'm seeing that blue tint too myself.
Okay. It's especially in shadows.
Like, if you were to go all the way to the back wall and look towards the table, the mirror is blue tinted for me, the shadow in the right corner and under the table is blue tinted for me.
So it turns out that the guy who's trying to live for a super long time is completely vegan. Oh, that's cool. 100% vegan diet.
Yeah.
And
Is
apparently you can
Kick
have
the
a
demon?
perfectly optimized
If Kick is the Nodashi,
nutritional.
Connie and Bob are poisoned.
It is possible.
Yeah.
The only
Victor's
thing
good.
that is kind of difficult to get in a vegan diet is B12, but you just take a supplement for that.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I'd rather live a few extra years short and get the most out of what I have. You know, if I make it to 80 and I enjoyed it as best I could, then I'd prefer that over making it to 100 and having strained myself trying to optimize health to reach it.
Well, keep in mind that this guy is trying to live to like 200. Like,
Okay.
I don't know if
what's he like when he's
live that
crossing the
long.
street? But kind of crazy.
I don't know if that's possible, but
He has more than just his health to worry about. What about, like, a hurricane or something just happens?
yeah, look, this.
Well, he lives in the middle of LA.
Yeah, and
he's in a situation where he's really unlikely to die. He probably has like some kind of like doomsday bunker on his property that he could just like hop into.
Yeah.
He's gonna jump into it, and then like 100 years after the apocalypse, people are gonna open it up and be like, "Oh my God, there's still a person in here, and it's like a living mummy."
Pit hag.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
is
keep
there?
in mind,
Sorry.
keep in mind that this guy is so rich, like super rich, like he has like a few $100 million, right? Like his only job is spending probably like 30, 40 hours a week just trying to like do every oddball thing he can to make himself live longer, you know?
Is it supposed to be like a long-term science experiment for research purposes, or is it simply just for his own gain?
Purely for his own gain, but he does have a dog, and he does have like a whole fleet of like nutritionists and like scientists that he pays, and he has like $3 million of the highest end like medical and like lab equipment in his house. So like half of his house is basically a fully staffed hospital.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Well,
Bob's telling the truth.
That's what
Victor's
he's happy
evil.
with, and more power to him, I guess. But hey, it's sorry to sound morbid, but again, what does
to
Earth
Alice.
have to offer that's worth living that long?
Yeah, I don't know.
Red pandas.
Well, his philosophy is that like, what's his name?
It's Todd to Alice.
I'm just not very materialistic, so
that they want to like live tomorrow, right? If
I'm
you're feeling good today,
Alice is
you want to
poisoning
live
me.
through tomorrow. And his philosophy is that he'll throw his entire fortune at making that last as long as he can.
Okay.
You know, I don't know, fam. Like I've been in a bunker, and those things are so claustrophobic in like ways that are I can't even describe as how uncomfortable it is in those. It's the weird echo. It's small. It's so isolating. Like, I would not want to live. Like I could do like a bunker for maybe like a week or two tops. Other than that, just let the nukes take me. I'm done.
He doesn't live in a bunker. I just have to assume that he has one on his property, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like half of his house is like a glass house with like glass walls everywhere.
Yeah. Goodness, I can only imagine like the heating and cooling costs for that.
I don't think he cares about the cost.
Good enough.
Because he spends over $2 million a year on just like supplements and stuff.
2 million on supplements? What?
Supplements and like doctors to like be focused purely on his health, and like MRIs and like all the highest end medical equipment that's not even like released yet, and like
Wait,
a
who?
fully
Who is
staffed
this?
hospital in his house.
Who?
His name is Brian Johnson.
It's like a YouTuber?
No, he's just like a super rich millionaire that has published his whole like thing he's trying to do to live for a super long time.
Goodness. I don't know. I used to think I wanted to live forever when I was younger, and now that I'm older, I realize, nah. I want to move on. This place is not that great to stay in forever.
No.
Good morning, town of Ravenswood Bluff. Everything seems to be quiet. Nothing changed? Nobody's dead.
Really?
Oh hell.
Really?
Oh hell.
Is that a stunt kill, or is that we got the demon?
I have a 1.
You have a 1.
That. Because that's either true
Hello,
or it's
everybody.
not.
Guess what? I got a 1! Finally!
Never mind.
Change my mind.
Okay.
Last night I got another yes.
So I'm
actually good.
Huh?
Maybe.
That what?
And last night I got nothing.
I'm not gonna lie. I spent about 4 minutes cooking up a world in a Vortex world in which you're evil.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I spent a lot of time thinking about a Nodashi world where Alice is evil, but I think so. Here are the current 2 worlds that I'm cooking because I hard trust Morpheus. Morpheus cold called my role. I told Morpheus I was the juggler. He said, "Are you sure you're not the philosopher?" When I didn't say anything about it. He cold called my role. You don't have to trust me, but I hard trust you.
But what if juggler and philosopher are both demon bluffs?
It's not because I'm the philosopher.
I know.
They can't be minion and demon because Clockmaker info.
Wait,
So-
if you're the philosopher, what have you changed yourself into?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm making it to final 3. I chose Sage on night 2.
Confirmed you too.
Okay, so
It could have been a pit hag demon change last night also.
It could have been.
which I did have.
Sarah, and we haven't heard of
My
Sarah Madness,
information
so-
was 1, 2, 4, 1.
Alright.
Here,
With Sweetheart, that makes sense.
here's my world. Here's my world right now, I think.
I know.
And this was predicated on somebody dying in the night. But I kind of think if Kick is the Nodashi, Connie's poisoned and you're poisoned, Victor's good, Todd would be... It would be 3 from Kick to Todd. So the Clockmaker 2 is wrong. And your information is probably explained by you being evil? And then Morpheus's sweetheart drunk
I can
last
solve
night.
your world. Let's
Yeah.
execute me. I think we killed the demon and we're only alive still because evil twin.
That's true.
So that means
do need to-
literally I don't
want-
matter anymore.
I do want to point out, if we did kill the demon, good. If we didn't kill the demon, and we guessed wrong, that's game because we don't have time to kill an evil twin.
2.
That's not... We have 6 alive.
Just kill the
Yeah, we have 6 alive.
Yeah.
We are totally good to take Kick off the board.
And then we'll wake up at 4 and we can't.
Do we know for sure which one it is?
5 when I thought about that. Okay.
We don't know for sure, but based on your information, I think it has to be Todd.
Information you got towards one of the evil twins.
Okay.
That
Why
I think
are
that works.
you the other minion somehow?
Morpheus saw Bubble as the town crier or the pit hag. That... It doesn't make any sense, but from the worlds that I'm building, from my perspective, there is basically no way that Morpheus wasn't sober and healthy on night 2. I don't know how he could have been poisoned, unless you've been Sarah-locked this entire time.
Or Clep is lying.
Or I'm lying, but I know I'm not lying.
I just noticed something completely unrelated to the game.
Okay.
You don't have the newbie leaf.
I don't.
Actually, no. Here's a really good. Here's a really good question.
Yay.
Bubble and Todd should absolutely know if one of them had changed.
Which
if
makes
one
no
of them
sense.
is good, because it is a continuous thing. If one of them had changed, they would have known. And
Yeah,
I've heard nothing of it.
No. The good twin wouldn't know. The good twin
Bubble-
would not learn anything.
No.
Unless
The good twin doesn't get told if the evil twin is no longer the evil twin. They only get told that that person is the evil twin at the time. And if they change away from being the evil twin, there is no other announcement. If
So-
the good twin changes into something else, the evil twin learns.
Unless Bubble came
if
out...
the evil twin is changed, there is no evil twin ability in the game anymore.
I need to look that up.
Unless Bubble came out first thing day 1 and committed to a fake evil twin play, and Todd just went along with it as the other minion or the demon or something. Unless that happened, which I don't think it did,
I don't think so.
Bubble can't be the pit hag.
But wait. Oh, wait a second. Wait.
So-
What did you get for the other side of the twin?
What did you get last night?
For Todd, you mean?
Yeah.
For Todd, I got Seamstress and Witch.
Nominations.
That was
What
night
did you
3.
What did you get
Yeah.
last night?
That's wrong.
Last night I wanted to double check Kick. And I had Oracle and Saro.
Okay, I think
And
you're
we
Nodashi
haven't tried
poison. I think you're sweetheart drunk.
Yeah, that's
Sweetheart drunk makes sense there.
That is correct. So
Yeah.
I don't. That's not a Vortex.
Yeah, it's.
I don't think it's
There's
Vortex
only
anymore at
two things pointing at not Vortox, though, and you could just both be evil.
I could be, but I know I'm not.
I know you know you're not.
So we're
If-
so hold on a second. So we're at 6. If we kill Kick and we still have the demon, we go to 4. That's not enough time to do get rid of Evil Twin if one actually exists.
No, if we get the demon on 4, then we wake up on 3, and then we can get the evil twin.
Assuming we actually get it.
Yes, we have to get the
Nominations
demon on
are
4.
now open.
Yeah, I'll do it myself.
We
Kick
have
nominates
2
Kick.
shots at the demon.
Kick nominates Kick.
Okay, so is there someone?
Kick
If there's
nominates
still a
Kick.
demon.
It's.
Hello. There's apparently a world where I'm the demon. Just kill me, and I'll show you I'm not.
It will take 3
Either way.
votes to put Kick onto the block.
Go for it, I guess.
It's weird that he's so willing, though.
I know, but I'll go for it.
We could also just. We could also just execute a dead body and see what happens, but we do have to end this game at some point.
Yes, I don't want to keep doing bodies.
Yeah. So
3 votes is enough.
This is weird. This is weird.
Nominations are still open.
I don't know if I can
tonight?
trust.
Todd nominates Bubblegum.
Todd nominates Bubblegum.
We're not doing the twins.
they can tie it though.
I don't know. I almost.
It's either the demon is dead or the demon sunk a kill. If the demon is alive, they're trying to push the game along. Let's kill the evil twin and just end the game, please. That's it.
Double your defense.
I like that.
All information points to me being the good twin and you being the evil twin, outside of me doing something I do every game, which is making an obvious lie.
The bubble does do that every game.
Yeah, that's a valid point, actually. If the dreamer information is to be believed, then
What did you get on Todd? Again?
Seamstress or witch?
Which night? Which night did you get that?
3.
I think that's.
You died?
Yeah, I think that's just blatantly drunk.
Baffling.
There could be a pit
One
hag,
vote is
and
not
we don't
enough.
have a twin pair anymore.
There could be, but in that case,
But then
Todd's
why would
still
we get-
evil.
Yeah, Town Crier.
Well, yeah, that's my point. At which point it's not Bubble.
Oh, I nominated myself. Dang.
It makes no sense.
Second call for nominations.
I'm like 90% confident on Todd being evil, so I'd actually be down to kill him instead. Considering that Kick is so willing to die, that just.
No.
We can just do it tomorrow.
Yeah, but if Kick isn't the demon and the demon is still alive, then I have.
Which is
we have
what
to.
my argument was earlier.
We have to figure out if it is one of these two, and they got
just
pit
want to
hagged.
kill a pair at this point of the evil twin?
I'm totally fine with dying. I think we killed the demon, and my information doesn't care. It doesn't matter at all anymore.
That'd be the best.
Do we
I
really
will
just want to go
close
after
the
the evil twin
day
pair?
in 10.
That's my question.
I don't think Kick is a reasonable.
I'm asking Town. Do we just want to kill a part of right now?
Yeah, if anything, Todd got a yes on me being a minion, so
Five,
it's like you can ignore me anyway.
4,
I guess.
3,
Just a bubble.
2, 1.
No, I don't agree with that.
Nominations are now closed.
If
Kick, Town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
There would have been no way for Bubble to become a pit hag
I
without.
want to.
Yeah,
be
one of the twins
getting
can't be the pit
bread,
hag.
But I
Yeah.
accidentally slip on a banana peel.
Kick
And it was
tries to make
before
their way
they would
into
become
the bakery, and they fail to realize that the night before
So
the
it is
baker had
just them.
decided to make some delicious banana bread.
Okay.
It was a bit of a mess up and left one of their banana peels, and Kick goes flying into the stone oven and is burnt alive
Oh,
and
no.
dies.
Wow.
Too bad I didn't fly into
I'm
the
still
well.
worried about a Vortex world.
Good night.
Wah.
You know, it makes a lot of sense to me. When you're like that rich, you don't like do a job or anything anymore, right? And so it's just like, instead of doing a job for most people work 40 hours a week, a lot of people do more. You're just like a health and fitness nut doing that for like 40 hours a week.
I can see some people doing that. Typically they're doing some sort of like investing or still doing some sort of a work thing. It's just like it's a lot less than 40 hours. It's a 4-hour work week more than anything.
Most people that are that rich, unless they're like, they enjoy it, they just hand it off on some finance guy. Like,
I'm some finance guy.
Yeah, like some rich billionaire would get like somebody like Bob and go, manage this for me, you know?
Yes.
Unless they personally enjoy doing that as like for fun.
Unless if you have like a Series 65 license, you should get someone that has a Series 65 license to manage your money.
Yeah, yeah. So this guy probably doesn't do any of his own investing.
Yeah. I don't even know the first thing about investing.
It's just like getting a fiduciary,
explain
not like a
Bubbles
stockbroker,
info.
but a fiduciary is a really good idea.
Yeah.
Because it's like hiring a lawyer for your money. They have like a legal responsibility to give you the best possible advice from their perspective and their expertise. And you know, if you're in trouble with the law, you should get a lawyer, not represent yourself. And if you're insanely wealthy, you should get, you know, someone to manage your accounts rather than just trying to do it yourself. Because you might be wealthy because of something beyond knowledge of how the stock market works. And, you know, you're not necessarily an expert on all of that.
No, I just know how to pass cash over the counter and pick up something at the store, or some equivalent to that.
Well, it's also that, like, when you're the type of person that has, like, several millions of dollars, you don't, money doesn't have any real meaning to you anymore, right? You just need it to be, like, invested properly, and so that perpetually makes more money than you use, right?
Yeah.
And so you just pay somebody that just does that for you.
It really depends. When you say several million, it depends on how, like, saying several million and saying money has no value is not, you need to be like tens or hundreds of millions before you like can turn your brain off at that point. But it's very, very possible that if you live a relatively conservative lifestyle and you have maybe about 2 to 2.5 million, you can live solely off of stock market, consistent stock market gains like through dividends and whatnot. But you also have to manage against inflation.
Okay.
So 2.5 mil at 7% with 2% error for inflation, 2% for taxes. You live off of 3% of 2.5 million. Yeah, that's probably about right.
So this guy owns over $800 million.
Oh yeah, then that guy's really rich. But you said
Yeah,
several
yeah.
million, not not hundreds of millions, which is completely different. The types of things you can do with several million is radically different than the types of things you can do with hundreds of millions.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and the financial people you would talk to is also extremely different.
I cooked a world that we've already lost. We'll see who died.
Good morning, town of Ravenswood Bluff. During the nighttime, you find yet again that the town size is still the same, as no one has died yet again.
My number
It's
changed.
just the twins. Your number
It's
changed.
just the twins.
So,
Or the demon is sinking.
I finally got a no.
Why would they be sinking so much?
If the demon is sinking, then
They're
both sinking if they're sinking this many kills.
I checked Todd once again, and I got Town Crier or Evil Twin.
Okay.
So my number changed.
Then you're not poisoned or the Vortox is dead.
So
okay,
wait a
then
second though.
How could you have been poisoned? How could you have been poisoned? How could there have been a Vortox?
So my problem is
I don't know.
I don't quite know how to fully explain this, but from yesterday I had a 1. Last night I got a 0. My number changed. That should have made sense. No one died.
Huh?
Wait, for ability
That doesn't make sense. That literally makes no sense. How did my number change?
Or the sweetheart drunk.
If I'm the sweetheart drunk, that means Morpheus can't be the sweetheart drunk.
Which is fine.
Well, if Morpheus is not sweetheart drunk, then what is he?
Right. I think Alex Kick could have been the person that's been drinking incorrect information. Then he died because we executed them. Now you're getting a 0 because no.
I wanna. I've been talking with this gang over here for the whole game. I need to hear from this crowd. What do y'all think?
Come over here.
Okay.
Bob.
Yeah.
All of you guys. We need Clef and maybe Alice to join us to actually win this vote, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Clef.
Originally, as in you changed.
Everything that everyone's gotten for the Kool-Aid you've been drinking over here from a single person says
Even when there were multiple things that
evil twin.
How? What points at Bubble?
Bob.
I would like to cook.
Talk to Bob.
Bob points at Victor, not Bubble.
Well, because I would have been no Dashi drunk.
Yeah. And the one
If-
thing that I would point out, again, going back to the first day, Todd's claiming to be Town Crier. The first
I'm
day
down
when
to
I
not kill
died,
again today, and the reason that is because I'm
Only,
confident that the longer this game
what
goes
was it?
on, the more information will come out that I am good
trying
trend.
to remember who nominated, but I know Bubble was one of the ones that nominated that day. And Todd said they got a yes,
Yeah, maybe.
which doesn't make sense.
I got yes on the 2 people that
I
nominated.
checked Clef the
Yeah,
first
and then
night,
your
and I got
argument was that
Philo
means
or
based off of your information.
So that means that
It makes no sense. Okay.
If
That makes literally no sense. Okay.
if Morpheus is evil,
To go Town
Then that
Crier.
wouldn't make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
if Morpheus is evil, he cold called my roll
Kick is wrong.
after I lied to him about it.
Dashi drunk?
Unless you're both evil.
But then the
If we're both evil, it probably would have just won this game already.
I know.
Alice, can I
That's
talk
very
to you
true.
real quick? It's very important.
I don't think it makes sense for evil team to sink 2 kills in a row.
am too much into world building. I don't know what to believe.
Okay. There's a possibility that you could be Nodashi drunk if Todd is evil and Elbrar is an outsider, and then and Glavin was an Nodashi.
That's
Then how do we get
yes.
a
If
confident,
Todd was
very
evil,
confident
Glavin was
Nodashi?
Nodashi. That makes sense. That except I shouldn't have changed numbers unless it was
So-
only Kick.
Alice.
Yeah.
You're going through mental gymnastics to come up with a world where I'm evil.
No, I'm not.
It only
No,
makes
I'm
sense
not.
that Bubble's evil here.
No.
No.
No. I in fact, I really do not like the fact you're telling me that. When
Okay.
So
I feel like
What?
Glenn also thinks Bubble's evil when I got a 1 after Glenn was executed.
What information?
Your information's valid.
Bubble. Can you go through your information day by day for me, please?
The first one was a yes. The next one
On
was
who
a no.
nominated?
Yeah, who nominated?
Oh, actually, I didn't write that shit down because there's a lot of people nominating.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I stepped away from the PC because I got kind of stressed.
Okay, that's okay.
Hug.
My question is, if Kick was in fact correct and got a 1... Wait a second.
That would have been 11.
I think either Alex or Clef is the other minion.
I believe so.
Before
kicked it.
At this point, like the waters are being way too muddled at this point, and I'm pretty sure that we need to just make a stab at one of the evil twins at this point.
I mean, I was going to suggest that anyway.
I'm not saying you're an evil. I'm just saying that one of the two of you could very much be an evil minion.
If Glavin was the demon, the Nodashi who we killed, Bob would be poisoned unless Bob is also evil. And
I would have had to have been poisoned.
Right, exactly. Which I don't think you're evil.
Todd's evil. Yeah, I think Todd's evil, to be honest.
That's where I'm leaning.
Morpheus nominates Todd.
I don't think it's Todd. It's...
This is just where my vote has to go.
So, again, from my own info, Dreamer info, last night I checked you again, and it was, Town Crier or Evil Twin, and yeah, we've lots of info swirling around, but it seems like it's kind of pointing in that direction as well to back that up, so I say this is probably our best shot at this point.
Actually, we have...
I have a question. Not storyteller question, I have information question.
Alright, so I'm the good twin.
Muted, Plasma.
I'm the town crier. I've given my information every day.
I was muted.
And you're either going through some real mental gymnastics, and I say that because I personally have trouble following that information, or you're following misinformation from the evil team. I'm gonna nominate Bubblegum, and I think with most of the town being dead and that side's good.
So I have a question, real quick.
Storyteller question?
No, not a storyteller question. A question about information because this matters for my vote. Morpheus.
One of them's evil, for sure.
Can you go over night 3 through night 5 information from you real quick?
Okay, so 3 I checked Todd.
Yep.
And I got Seamstress or Witch.
Seamstress, okay.
4, Kick, Oracle, or Sero. 5, last night.
Yeah.
Todd, Town Crier, or Evil Twin.
I still don't understand how that works if we had a sweetheart and my number just changed. Either I can only be sweetheart drunk or Kick would have been sweetheart drunk. That information doesn't make sense.
It will take 3 votes to put Todd on the block.
Let's hear it, Kay. Just say it. Just say it.
I do not like how everyone alive is voting for this. One of you is for sure evil.
I
the other
agree.
evil minion.
I agree. I think Morpheus could just be evil here as well.
That's what I'm thinking.
I gotta choose to believe something.
3 votes is enough to put Todd on the block.
This is what happens with Evil Twin, so...
I have a world, we'll see what happens at the end of the game.
Second call for nominations.
Bubblegum.
Todd nominates Bubble.
There we go. So,
why.
There's 3 people on the evil team. And also, very good job, guys. I believe the evil team is Bubblegum and Morpheus. Or Bubblegum and Clef, maybe. I think that one of the 3 is getting bamboozled here. If you're good, you should vote on this. Otherwise, we'll lose. If the good twin dies, we lose.
Bubblegum, your defense.
If you vote on this, you're gonna lose the game. You should pay attention to who's voting on this. On top of that, all information in the game has clarified that I am the good person. The only thing that tells you that I'm a bad person is vibes and vibes alone. You should not vote on vibes. You should vote on the information you got in this game to make a good decision.
Notice how Glavin's
It will
voting on this.
take 3 votes to tie, 4 votes to push on the bubble gun.
Morpheus, if you've cooked me, then GG.
You know that I am not good enough at this game to come up with something like that.
I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. You've played a lot of this game by now.
I have a crazy world that, you know what, at this point, it's been a fun game, but we'll see if my world is right at the end of
2
it.
votes is not enough.
I'm ready for it to be over one way or another.
I'm ready for it to be over.
I will say final call for nominations.
So, but where's... If Kick's information is right, where's additional evil? Because there's no way that Morpheus information should have been wrong on 3 unless it was just a vortex.
I'll be honest. I don't know how, with the world that we're building, I don't know how to reconcile Bubbles' information if he is good. You got a yes on Bob and Victor nominating, right? On the first day?
Bob and Victor nominating.
And based on this world, I think that they're both good. But
Yes, we can always just tie it today and like, roll the
5,
dice tomorrow.
We can't have that many nights of deaths.
I just want the game to be over.
Nominations are
closed. If we sleep here, we lose anyway if there's still a demon alive.
Town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
I would like to get.
No, we don't. We're at 4.
My head chopped off.
We're at 5. We wouldn't.
If there's a demon alive, we would, because then we can't do the demon and the twins. Oh wait, no, if we're doing
Town,
here.
they decide to take the axe
let's listen.
from Todd's. Town decides to take the axe from Todd's pedestal, brings him right in front of the church, chops his head off, and it rolls down the stairs, killing him instantly. And with that...
Yep, okay, so it is game.
Well,
one way or the other.
One way or the other.
Everybody shush.
This was certainly
You're not in shout.
You're
Plasma
not
shout.
in shout.
Alright. This was certainly a game that could have gone either way at any point. Let's start off with... let's start off with Connie. Who was your clockmaker? That received a 2. However, that information was incorrect, which led to Alice. Your mathematician receiving a 1 on the first night. You received the 1 because Connie was the only person during the night who had received false information. Let's go over to Bob. Who was your town's artist? During the day, they had decided to ask the question of, is Victor evil? And for that question, they received a yes. And that was because Victor was your starting Nodashi.
Oh! I thought that was in the back of my mind the whole game.
The game had continued because there was an evil twin pair, but we'll get back to that later. Let's go over to Clef. Clef was your starting philosopher who turned himself into the sage, but never died.
Shrug.
That the play of trying to get the demon to kill you to trigger the sage could have been interesting, but it wouldn't have worked because Glavin over here. Glavin was your starting pit hag who turned themselves into the Vortox.
We didn't have any
which explains all of your misinformation from night 2 onwards.
Okay.
Let's go over to Phoenix. Who was the town dreamer? They got true information on the first night, getting Clef as either the philosopher or the vigor mortis, and then kept getting misinformation from there, from the Vortox's ability.
Oh, hell.
They also decided to, on night 5, when Glavin was dead, they asked if Todd was town... They asked about Todd, and I decided to give Town Crier Evil Twin, because I'm not going to give you the game that easily. We have Kick over here, which was the result of Alice's 1 on night 4, because they were the sweetheart drunk oracle.
I have a question though.
Shoot.
How did I get a 0 when Victor was executed?
It was not Nodashi, it was Vortox.
Yes, there was a Vortox by then.
Okay.
It was the same night. Glavin turned himself into the Vortox immediately.
Okay.
Which explains why you kept getting 0s, and then you got a 1 when both Glavin and Victor died because you were drunk. Originally, we were going to give you the 2 and give Alice a 0, but we thought, let's make things a bit more interesting. 1 and 1. And speaking of sweetheart, here is your source of it.
We're all good. Thank the gods.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, well, we had to be once the other 2 evils were shown.
And with this, we are down to the twin pair. And I would like to announce the winning team.
Evil.
You had executed Todd, your good twin town crier.
Hope is lost.
That's... No.
Yeah.
No.
Silly, if I'm trying to say it.
Yeah, it really was.
Which also leaves Bubblegum as your evil twin. And is also how Connie got the 2. Because Victor's Nodashi poisoning had jumped through the minion.
Yeah, we were so close on that.
And
So
that
Morpheus
is your game of Sex and Violet.
So Morpheus got true info being Nodashi poisoned.
You guys, all 4 of you, were really hard set on me.
Yeah, I was. I was.
I will say,
I wasn't.
if I can say something real quick.
Yeah.
That game, Glavin, you hauled ass.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. The not knowing there was a different demon kind of really screwed things.
That's... You know what?
That game at the end could have gone either way, I will say. And honestly, at the start, it did look very good favored.
Yeah.
It looked very favored for good, but then turning into the Vortox right away. A, fuck you for making us come up with false information. But B, thank you for making this game last longer than 2 nights.
I would have to say that the no signal of a new demon being created was a little bit rough.
I wanted to make the 2 kill.
There was no signal. I think the signal was very clear in killing the artist, the very outed artist that used their ability.
True.
It's strongly recommended for there to be 0 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not upset about that. This was a good game. This was a good game. You. I am never giving you the benefit of the doubt again.
I'm gonna.
I just hope you know that.
Yeah, I really hope you play that card, it's gone. I'm killing you for it.
That was a very interesting game. Do we want to get do you want to get a picture real quick before everyone
Let's get a picture.
The math number.
That was fun. That was really spicy. That was really
very spicy.
I did not see the mid-game Vortox switch coming.
I felt like there was something going on there, but
I mean,
I just none of
I thought
none of my worlds worked. None of my worlds fully worked.
Oh, I knew there had to be a Vortox somewhere. I just couldn't place it.
Who wants to get a picture? Because I don't know how to do it.
What was I? Pithag. Yeah, is it turning myself into the?
No, as the Vortox. Who was your first kill choice?
Clef.
Yeah.
What?
You killed?
Oh,
I
picked Sage that night. Ugh.
You should have let that go through. Actually,
Yeah, you really should have.
It would. Okay.
It was still
I
Vortox
wanted.
information.
Yeah, so it would
you
have
should have done the 2 kills actually there. So we'd get the
Yeah.
Sage info, and then we'd have the artist. But anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Could have been interesting. I decided to kill. Yeah. To kill outed artist because it could have made things. It made things a bit interesting, but
I think that was great. I think that was great.
Time it was like really good favored.
Do you mind doing a
Glavin
picture,
was pretty
Victor?
much the
Because I
majority
don't know
of
how to do it.
Honestly, I thought Good was gonna win that downright. I don't know how you guys didn't
I did
like
too.
Bubble.
So
I don't know how Bubble got
there's
through that.
reasons for it, and I want to get into it once we're done with pictures.
Yeah, let's do the picture and let's.
Yeah. And also to remember, this is a game of trickery. So like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
be kind to our,
That's
know,
how it works.
yeah.
Like we
No, it was a very fun game. Yeah.
we explained why we did what we did, and we were wrong, and that happens sometimes.
Hang on. If you want,
Is someone taking the picture?
Yes,
No.
someone else should grab it because I've got the Grim in the background and everything.
Yeah,
I mean that's
that is
fine.
Anyway.
That's
I
fine.
mean, yeah, no, it's fine. It just doesn't look as pretty.
True.
Valid.
I'm wringing your neck. I'm wringing your neck.
No.
I'm wringing your neck.
All right, time to alive, everybody. Also, default scene does not work, so it's 2 pictures on the evil scene.
Oh.
Okay.
default scene does. Oh, we have to
I thought it.
didn't ourselves.
No,
It's
we
bugged
did
with the
a
new
review.
With the new system.
new
yeah.
changes. It's bugged.
Gotcha.
Is everybody alive?
Alright, be alive.
I need to alive myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mag. We
Yeah,
won.
you do.
That was pretty wild. I was not expecting.
That was, like I said, that game could have gone either way at the end.
Oh,
I
Morpheus
am
is-
so excited that it did.
Morpheus's dreamer info was just so weird. I didn't know what to make of it. I just basically had to write it off as
Vortox to me, which is why I thought you were the Vortox.
yeah. You know,
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, or somebody was.
Good night.
Honestly, I had a lot of fun playing that game.
you'll make the default. Okay, now it's raining and the music is playing, but it's still red. That's how it goes.
To know that that was a bad lie.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I call out the entire evil team.
Bubble, I gave you the benefit of the doubt because you do that all the time. You're not getting that again.
Yeah, that's probably the only reason why. Like, I didn't feel great that game.
No, you did well though.
You gave me the opportunity to like play right into it, and then just like
I think-
try and sell a world that no one believed. Like everyone started to not believe it because they knew I was evil. That was great.
I mean, the problem
That worked
was
out great.
is that there was a lot of stuff that went on there that it was hard.
Pat.
And especially once town started to insult each other.
I
It really became I didn't want to trust.
I didn't really think you could be the demon at that, but like thinking at night, like it just I don't know. None of the worlds worked.
I have absolutely no idea why anyone would even consider me being evil. Like, I just wanted to die just to prove that I wasn't.
Well,
Innocent Waffles.
Again, I was trying to explain why. Like, there are worlds.
Yeah, and that was the thing. The moment I started getting insulted, it's like, okay, and there goes working with the rest of town.
There are worlds, and sometimes you explore the worlds and you're wrong.
I mean, there wasn't really that many consequences to me dying at all, which is why I was cool with it.
Yeah, as it turned out, yeah.
I believe there was still a minion alive, so the only thing that could have happened is like, oh, we could just go around killing people and I can find out the other minion, but that's it.
Yeah, and so I actually would have, if my information went from 1 to 4 on night 2, I'd have been like, oh, the demon changed. Like, that would have actually been really good, but 1 to 2, it's like, that's still Nadashi, technically.
I was trying to go through like all of the different worlds. I was basically figuring based on what we're hearing, like, I trust Elbrar, I trust all these, like, it has to be Nodashi, pretty much. I know it's not Vortox, because Morpheus got true info on me. Unless Morpheus just cold-called my roll, I know it's not Vortox. So I was trying to place a math 2, and it just didn't work, which really led me to believe that in the world where you're the demon, I thought that you were the other minion, and I just wanted to get that off my conscience, I guess.
That's fine.
Yeah, for me, having 12410 could still be I'm still sweetheart drunk, which doesn't really give me much.
I think the only explanation for a 4 ever on this would be Vortox, right?
No, you can be drunk. You can absolutely get drunk.
I mean, drunk could be true, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, if you have a drunk and a sweetheart drunk and Nodashi
joining for this game. I'm gonna hop off because
Bye. Thank you for the game.
It was nice to finally have you play in a game again.
Oh, screw your face. It was fun. I had a great time.
Thankfully this time I didn't fucking crash. I found the issue. It was hand tapping.
I'll do it.
I had to turn it off in the plus 3 menu, and as soon as I turned it off, I loaded up. I didn't crash a single time today. So.
Yeah, thank you for the game. Good job.
But yeah.
Okay. So did I get?
I hope you guys have fun with this. Because like I said,
yeah, I did.
That game could have gone anyway.
Plasma, he might have it. Okay. I was not taking notes.
So I originally was going to get given a 3, and then I got given a 4.
I'll tell you, we did specifically ensure we were giving wrong info. So,
okay, but specifically was the fact that the demon's kill didn't happen is an abnormality from the pit hag's ability taken into account.
Say again?
Since the demon picked to kill Clef, and that didn't happen because of the pit hag's arbitrary deaths, was that taken into account in determining the true math number?
I mean, I can't really answer that question since I didn't come up with the answer.
Okay, but the math 2 on the Vortox would have been Phoenix got bad information.
Okay, it would have been at least 3.
Yeah, it would have been at least. Yeah, it was. Okay. It was fine. It was fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess the wiki kind of backs up the play. It doesn't cover the case where there is no living demon and a demon is created for how it recommends to run it. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know what.
I still don't like it, but I can understand it.
I think given all of the context that we had, right, with it starting out immediately very good game. On top of that, we still chose to kill a very obvious player that already had an ability used. And there was one other factor that I was literally just thinking of that just jumped out of my head. Give me a second, I might remember it again.
I think it was fine, especially we executed the demon first thing on day 1. Like we yeah, it was pretty wild.
Artist was correct.
So we also decided. So that, believe me, it was coming to question whether we should kill even 0 or 2 people to make it more obvious. But we were like, so literally immediately revealing Vortox kind of defeats the purpose of the Vortox switch at this point.
But that's their fault for trying to kill the Philo Sage.
I mean, yeah, but they didn't actually go through.
But it could have.
So what you're telling me is, my plan worked. The trap that I set did work.
Yeah, it did.
All right, I'm taking the moral victory.
I still think. I mean, for arbitrary deaths, if the demon.
I think it's fine. I don't like it, but I think it's fine.
It's fine.
I just didn't really enjoy essentially being insulted, but I'm still trying to get through info and make it work.
I didn't love that.
I'm sorry about insulting you earlier. I didn't mean it like that when I said it.
You're not the only one.
I also apologize, Alice. I misspoke. I was I reacted in a situation where I was frustrated because I felt like it should have been super obvious to the entire town, and I said something in frustration, so I'm apologizing for that frustration.
It was one of the things, though, that I could never fully account for my info.
I think so. I mean, I think that both sides of the game, both good and evil, actually did a really good job. I think the good team, there were several people that were coming up with worlds that were entirely valid. There was a significant amount of time that I was literally just hovering over the center of town, just grinning ear to ear, because there were so many valid worlds that people were coming up with.
That's a sign of a good game. That's a sign of a good game.
I cooked up you being Vortox, Phoenix being like Pit Hag or something, and I'm like, oh fuck, if we wake up and we're on 4, we just lose.
I was pretty confident that you were good, but I was just thinking like, God, I hope you're good, Alice. I really hope that the streamer triangle trifecta. I hope we're all good.
One of the things was I thought about actually putting the vote onto me or you, just to, because it's like at that point with everything else going on, and then I'm like during that day I'm like, I just want the game to end at that point.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if we're right or wrong. I just want it to end. Because the problem was, and what I was trying to get Talon to understand was the information that I had 100% could have been Glavin was an Odashi the entire time.
Yeah.
And other people could have been evil.
By the way, if you were so confident that Todd was the good twin and Bubble was evil, why didn't you vote for it? Why didn't the town vote for it? If most of the town...
It was my ghost vote. I was looking at the votes. I'm like, I'm not going to waste my ghost vote.
Were used.
Yeah.
Not everybody's. Kick still had theirs. Connie still had theirs. Like,
I don't think Bubble was
nominated. There was a lot of indecision there at the last moment.
Bubble was nominated. We only had 3 on Todd. That could have easily been overturned.
To vote. Oh.
Yeah.
Glavin was also not using his vote. He had a vote there. He actually used it for bubblegum to make it look like he,
I'm like, I don't like how everyone's voting for this.
Yeah.
I was convinced that there was still one minion alive that wasn't the evil twin.
So you got to use your Ghostbusters at some point. We were wrong. I voted for the wrong person. I voted for the wrong twin. We lost the game. We fucked it. It happens.
I mean, it's tough. When you don't know for sure at the very end, it is tough.
What I thought was going to happen was I was going to use my ghost vote, and Glavin would put down his ghost vote to burn my ghost vote. That's what I thought Glavin was doing.
Sure.
That's what he did earlier on a different nomination, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's just trying to bait me to use my ghost vote.
Sure, fair enough.
Yeah.
But the game's about to end anyways.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were going to try to tie it or something.
On the last 2 days, I was trying to get you to talk to Bob and people on the other side of the town. And then you just went back and talked to the same 2 people again. I was like,
yeah, I recognize that. I tried to make sure I was talking to other people.
Did you see my hypothesis?
Yeah, I did.
Was it correct?
No.
Weird.
It might have been one time, but it wasn't every time. I'm pretty sure I heard Morpheus saying something as well, and it cut off, and I didn't comment on it.
That's wild.
Did anyone else hear things in whisper bubbles at night? Hear weird things? I heard you saying something. I heard, Alice, I heard you say something about, oh, if I get a 0 tonight. You said something like that. I know. And I heard you talking to chat.
If you also... Yeah, I realize that. If you also heard it, please also say something in the Discord.
I wonder if
I was
just
being nebulous that it was just one person.
Packets have just been dropped for you somehow. That's
maybe
weird, that's a reliable queue. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah, that is very yikes if it is a thing that is happening. I don't know if this is something weird that is an actual bug that needs a bug report. I don't know how we would.
I mean, if it has been occurring, there'd already be bug reports. I think it'd be worse.
I'm going to chalk it up to there are probably some weird ISP or backbone issues going on right now, because it can't really be Resonite itself, Resonite servers having trouble, because those are not involved for the connection for this unless you're using a relay.
It could still be a bug in the code somehow.
Well, yeah,
We'll see.
but like, if that code hasn't been touched in like many months, like the networking code. So, I mean, to my knowledge, anyway, right? Like, there hasn't been anything in the patch notes about networking changes. So,
I should close my stream.
Thank you for the game, Godly.
It was a ton of fun.
It was mostly plasma.
I couldn't tell.
I had a great time.
I provided a little bit of input, but
The combination of the Nodashi and the Vortox misinformation, especially when it switched, it made it very interesting.
It did. I did not see it coming.
we were like, all right, so there's only one way for this game to continue, and I think Glavin knows what to do. I wasn't expecting the Vortox pick though. And I was like, ooh, this is gonna be real weird now.
Yeah, changing to Fangu and then jumping to Elbrar would also have been pretty fucked up.
So I would have 100% went for it that game,
That would have been
people
good.
didn't want to do it. No, I would have 1000% have done it. It's just
All right.
no one else wanted to do it.
I was trying to go off of that.
Okay, I don't think anyone is watching. Whole total of 1 viewer. Well, still, sign off for the night. It was a great game. Plasma, if you watch this back later, good game. I mean, there's maybe things that could have been done better, but like there always is. There's always mistakes to make and always things to do better. Like, yeah. I thought it was a great game. I had fun. So, yeah. Goodbye, stream. Oh, I will be streaming tomorrow. For all the one of you in chat with me. Web app games. Let's do it.